Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Niladri Mukherjee and I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice here in Guelph, Ontario. Oftentimes people use the term agent, immigration consultant or simply consultant and lawyers quite interchangeably without really understanding the difference between all three of them, and hence I thought it's a good idea maybe to break down the difference so that you could infer whom to work for, if at all, and who is good at what, or in other words, who is supposed to do what. Let's think it that way. Let's talk about agents. Sorry, let's talk about consultants, because I am a consultant, so let's start with consultant. Why not, right? So the immigration consultants, legal immigration consultants such as myself, are to be licensed by the College of Immigration and Citizenship Consultants of Canada, who are the regulatory body. How to get the license? You have to go back to school, you have to study a course, you have to clear quite a rigorous exam. Then you have to score CLB9 in either English or French. Then I have to apply for the licensing, have to go for police clearance and all that's not. And maybe after a year or two, you will get your license and be able to practice immigration. So what are we good at, or what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to consult the client and we are supposed to tell the clients what to do, what not to do. We are also legally allowed to take up a client's case, be it a work permit, be it a study permit, be it temporary or any other permanent resident, or even for business immigration, and to apply those processes or help those clients doing the complete applications from our side. And being licensed, we are legally allowed to charge money for the services that we provide to the clients, right? So we offer services, we charge money from the clients directly. So the money should come to a trust account, and from trust account it will go to our business account, following obviously certain milestones. So that's the legal consultant part of the story. Now, who are the agents? Now, you have to understand is that agents are not licensed. I mean, an agent could be licensed by the local bylaw, or by, for example, if an agent is there in India, that person may be licensed to do business locally there, for example, but that license has nothing to do with an immigration license. So an agent cannot be licensed by any regulatory authority of Canada, and their role, just understand it properly, their role is only information transmission. For example, we do not have an agent, but imagine if we have an agent. The role of the agent will just be to transmit the information and to help us to generate business. They cannot in any way give you legal consultations, they cannot in any way take money from you, and cannot do anything that we are supposed to do by ourselves. And their only role could be to be in a country where we are not officially present and transmit information and get business for us. As a context, we do not have an agent. We do not believe in having agents, but then there are a lot of licensed immigration consultants that have agents across the world, right? At least in select few countries. But again, do understand, they are not supposed to give you legal immigration advice, right? They're not supposed to share or sign, legal retainer agreement with you. So that's agent. And the third part of the story is the immigration lawyers. So if we have licensed immigration consultants, such as myself, who had to go to school and then had to clear the exams and everything to get the license, then why do immigration lawyers exist? The lawyers exist. The role of lawyers typically start where the role of consultants end. In other words, if you are to go for a Federal Court of Canada for an immigration appeal, I am not legally allowed to represent your case in the Federal Court of Canada as far as an appeal is concerned, right? And I'm talking about appeal in the Federal Court of Canada. I'm not talking about a study permit appeal or a visitor visa appeal. I'm talking about something where a judge is involved in a hearing process. So exactly at that point in time, you need an immigration lawyer, a Canadian immigration lawyer that is licensed by the provincial bar associations to represent you. Now, the common question that we really hear is that for my express entry, for my study permit, for my visitor visa, do we really need an immigration lawyer, or a consultant is good enough? My simple answer would be a consultant is good enough. But if you can afford super expensive services, if you have extra money, you can also go to a lawyer. But legally, a lawyer's responsibility starts where the consultant's responsibility ends. So that is the easiest way, in my opinion, for you to understand. So an agent, just an information transmitter, should not take money from you, should not sign legal retainer agreement with you. They're just sharing what a consultant is asking them to share, and they're usually present in countries where the consultant is not present. Consultants such as myself, we have our own license to do the business from the Government of Canada, and we are legally allowed to consult you, provide legal advice, and take money from you for the services. But our responsibilities and our legal obligations end till that we are not allowed to represent you in the Federal Court of Canada should there be such a situation, and for those very specific purposes you need an immigration lawyer, right? So I hope this helps. If you need our professional assistance, drop us a line, contact@nuvonation.ca. Shall be glad to help. Thank you. See you guys. Bye now.